Welcome back to Biosyn's Jurassic World. We got a new batch of fossils in. Let's make sure we're getting any Corythosaurus done here. It's not quite enough. Looks like we've got one more place to go for something. Let's find it. I suppose this is your job for lack of there being anyone else. It looks to me like there's probably just another Corythosaurus at this dig site specifically. So there we go. There's that. In other news, there is no other news. We're still taking care of everything after last time and just kind of waiting on some money. All right, the new plesiosaurs are ready to go. So these three get us up to the 10 we're targeting. We'll see if they are content when they're fully out. And there'll be a little bit of extra appeal here in the park, which is nice. Another expedition underway. Looks to me like we're good. So yeah, we can maybe fit an 11th, but 10 is a nice round number. I think we'll stick with 10 here. I think that's a good number. All right. That's the lagoon complete. So I think for the arena and the petting zoo, we're going to do Dimetrodon and Morose. Oviraptor is another small creature that we could put in, and of course Lystrosaurus. But the Lystro and Ovi can go in any of the various herbivore enclosures we'll have in here. So I think they're better saved for that specifically. Probably not one of the ones that's on a tour, though. So we could do, like, maybe one of them on the cruise, and then one of them in the Triceratops territory or something like that. Or maybe one of them can go in the Therizinosaurus pen. That might be an option, actually, which would make it a little more interesting than it just being Therizinosaurus. I'll have to check that. That would be a good idea. All right, let's try to get Dimetrodon in here. We need to get that settled in. We only want a few of these. Like, maybe just 3. 4 would be nice, but it might have to just be 3. So I don't think we care about removing the bad genes. And in fact, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. 50%, 50%. I almost want to do like reduced water even. I think so. Can we do that yet? Wrong tab. Drought tolerance. We can. Let's do drought tolerance. Put that on them. Try to get their enclosure basically as small as it can be. We'll basically roll for the perfect alpha then. Drought tolerance plus social and humble to just absolutely minimize the space they take up for the full arena, experience. It needs to be very compact if it's going to be an arena. And then we have you to do these. And our other guy needs to take a break. We have $1 million on hand. So we might be rolling for a few different clutches for quite a while. Oviraptor is going to go in the north area of the park, I think. So we don't want to do Ovi yet. Do we have Morose? Yes. Let's do Morose if that's not expensive. Wait, which one is this? Oh, Pyroraptor. Morose is where? It's like a single dig site, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe? Oh, it's at that one. Is it the only one? Yeah. Sucks that it's full of Deinonychus and Sauropelta right now. I'm sure we'll do it, and then they'll need a rest afterwards. So that all makes sense. So yeah, we'll be back when all these tasks are finished. All right, a bunch of tasks are done. We got our first large amenities of food and a drink put in here, getting us up to 99% on our ratings. Also a good test of our positioning here, where we are just about at the limit for space on this main street strip. So yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm curious if we put in, so smalls would fit here. So would mediums. Okay, so that's like almost perfect, actually. So I kind of feel like the plan should be mediums. Can we get this to work perfectly? Fuck yeah, we can. So that's over there is kind of where the Giga Kingdom ends up being. And we can fit a medium and okay, so we can put 2 more mediums. So we keep these mediums in here. We put the other ones in too. These are both stuffed toys and they need to be fixed apparently. So photo booth. Change you to be hats. Hats are a good like Main Street kind of thing to sell. And then let's do this one the same way. Photo booth, and then you can be t-shirts. Okay, just mix it up a little bit, you know? Let's not have the shops all sell the same shit. So we got boba tea, donuts, hats, and t-shirts for sale on Main Street. And then we'll worry about the other shops later. Later on. Oh yeah, park rating 3 stars is a thing we're working on. I was like, didn't we finish a quest? No, we did not. 96, 96, or 99, 99, 96. Actually, given that one of those was wrong, we should check all of these. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Photo booth. Sell, I don't know. Ginger beer. You need to be selling ice cream. And, how about some doll? Don't even know what that is. You're fine. You're fine, but maybe we'll mix it up a little bit. All right, a little bit of photo booth, a little bit of like play sets. No, green. Books. Sell some books. Sure. You're completely bad. I guess you'll be another boba tea. You're completely bad. Great. And you can sell vegan buffet. And you suck too. Ice cream parlor. Crepes. Wait. No. Sorry. Green. What am I doing? I keep flipping back to like thinking it's the other thing. The other way around. Because there's no orange initially. More boba tea. Fine. Okay, and that's everything. That might get us to 3 stars. That should be a little bit of a nice bump to money for free, essentially, which is great, too. You guys are all still good. We'll have to see if any of them start starving to death, of course, because of panic. But, yeah, this will be expanded eventually, too, which if we're having panic issues, we can improve it that way. And then, yes, Dimetrodon should be ready to go. So... 50%, 50%, 50%. So, yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll throw in 50% long lived. See if we get lucky. And then we'll just keep rolling the dice for some Dimetrodons. I think we'll do different skins for every one of them. I think that'll be fine. So you do that. You can rest. You can rest. And in terms of fossils, what do we got? We got some money. We got a bunch of other stuff in here. Yeah, we need to do some fossils and clean that out. So we're not going to go out and probably do another dig. I think we'll let the sabotage maybe like get over itself and wait till we clear out the fossils currently in storage to go do more digs. Dimetrodons, we got aggressive, intolerant, aggressive, intolerant. Man, what is their chance at intolerant? Yeah, next Dimetrodon skin. We're gonna let that clutch sit there. We'll get the ones we want, and then we'll decide if we're gonna hatch from that. Yukon and keep losing my notes. Yukon and Rana. Well, let's check the intolerant. I don't think it's only 50%, so we just had really bad luck. I don't think it matters, but I just don't want to release one that's got a bad lifespan, basically. All right, next batch. What do we got? What do we got? We can upgrade this.
I guess congratulations on an
Quenched.
order. So let me see if I can order some.
Social humble. Social humble. Not any quenched ones. What does it cost for additional bays? 250k? Sure, forget, fine. Whatever. Okay, let's try this again. This one I want to do blank. Blank Yukon? Yes, blank Yukon. Okay, and then we'll just probably delete that first clutch if it's bad and cycle back through for better ones. Social humble long-lived. Humble quenched. Social quenched. Long-lived, long-lived. Yeah, we didn't have anything with 3. Can you wait? Can you have more than 3? I don't know if you can even have more than 3. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all these. So if we can't have more than 3 genes on it potentially, we might need to deal with some of this other stuff. Maybe we remove that unfit. Yeah, let's remove the unfit. Just to minimize the chance of that popping up. I don't know the ordering on how this works. God, wait. If it can't be long-lived... If it is actually capped at 3, then this doesn't matter. So let's just put this into something else. Let's try that for the next one. And this will be 2022 again. Save and exit. I believe we don't have anybody available. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll have to wait then for them to cycle back around. Try again. You rest. Sorry, where's my poison dinosaur? Maybe we don't know yet. Is anybody not status checked? I mean, it seems like these are fine. Okay, I'm just going to choose to believe we're fine. We should be doing fossils right now, though, because we have that second tier geneticist, that they should just be working. I kind of forgot that that was entirely a thing. Let's just clear out anything here because we just need space. And I suppose we might as well do some research if there's anything else we want to push. I think we can push Hydro. So let's get working on that too while we wait. So I feel like it's probably a hard limit of 3 traits. Social docile humble, social humble nocturnal, social quenched, social humble. Yeah, so none of these really do the deed. Yeah, everything caps out at 3. So anything with a red trait's never gonna work. Long lived, social humble, long lived. We could just release a social humble and like give up on the dream of the triple threat. So the problem would be if we do get one and we decide to release it, it's not gonna be able to take alpha from one that's already social humble. Why don't we just try these 3? So we'll take this docile and hatch it. Oh, we can't do it right now anyway. I mean, we can roll one more time in an empty slot, I guess. So, how about a Yukon Rana? Sure, we'll just cycle back around. Because, like, we need the person who's doing fossils to come back to hatch anyway. So we might as well just do this real quick. Whoop. Oh, wow, that's a really bad round. That's easy discard right there. Discard all of these. These suck. Fossils are done in a moment. Yeah, let's just start hatching. Let's hatch at least one. So, okay. No, let's hatch a good one. I was trying to debate if we hatch a bad one. But yeah, let's just hatch a good one. We'll just pick you. Screw it. Hatch. Could we do a 4 welfare on one of these other dudes? Yeah. Sure. Long-lived quenched. Kind of inferior. Oh, that was docile. Yeah, okay. So we'll hatch those two. Go from there. Okay, there's the power. 2 million for large power. Jesus, I forgot it was 2 mil. Okay, so no large power for a little bit. Plenty of power here. Just the big problem is large power. The dream is that large power enables the research outpost without having to have power lines. And I don't remember how that works. So we're just hoping that's true. All right, let's get this first Dimetrodon out. Long-lived quenched one over here, I guess, and just hatch it. Okay, and we'll see what the dealio ends up being with them.
Asset has been collected.
I suppose any trees in here will place manually for like optimization. The brush is always kind of inferior. So let's just do that. I think we've got it pretty thoroughly cleaned up. The dirt, grass, and rock from where the water used to be at the very start when you load in here is an interesting little patchwork that we're starting with. So these guys are sand, meat, water, and forest. Let's go ahead and sand it all up for them. Okay, there's that. Next, give me a meat feeder. I kind of want it over here, though. So that's what we'll do. He needs much more water. It's going to be a lot of water. I don't really want it to affect the pathing. I'd like to keep that flat on the side there. Yeah, I don't know. Quenched might have been actually like better maybe in some way. I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure if that can be true. We do have some room for potentially expansion here. I'm trying to keep it symmetric originally as you know, part of the design.
I finally understand why people have a fear of the dark. Once you peer into the shadows and see a pair of Dimetrodon eyes staring back at you, well, you'll be having nightmares for years. That's if you're lucky enough to walk away, because believe me,
He's just
not everybody is.
under the water, waddling around, drowning to death. Maybe they breathe through their sail, huh? Yeah, maybe that's it. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Is that galley? Largest to 20. It can be galley, so that's fine. Okay, so I gotta remind myself which galley's which. You are Pulkarana. Calcarana. Calco's brighter. Subtly. Yeah, the Pulkaranas are more dim. So we want more of the Pulkas, I think.
I've got a new objective. This one should interact.
Top 2. I mean, it's almost all right. Between the lonely and the trees, we might actually get there. Surprisingly so. Trees.
Transit has commenced.
Okay. Wow. Feeder already tainted. Classic move. No, Ranger Team 2. I need you to fix the feeder. Get that. Fix the feeder. We need a ranger station on this as well. Let's put it here. Ranger Team 2 is 5 and 7. So you're there, and yeah, you can take this one. Okay. 2 and 3. 100% perfect. Plenty of water, forest, and sand. I'll be damned. Okay, so that's good enough. We can fit a 4th one in here, which we'll want to do. Okay, so yeah, Dimetrodons. We've got 2022 Dimetrodon, who looks like you might expect. We've got Yukon River Blank, which is kind of like the 2022, but a female variant without a vibrant crest. And Yukon Rana, which is a variant of the 2022, but done from scratch instead of being specifically a 2022 pattern. So the sail's a little different looking in terms of the patterning. So let's do another Yukon River Blank, 2 and 2 basically. I think that's a good split. Yukon Blank. We could roll this still. I think that's fine. Let's just leave it. Let's just roll for the original alpha we wanted to get. Let's see if we get lucky. And galley eggs. We needed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just hatch these 6. That seems fine. Might as well take them all. Okay, we're almost broke. We gotta be careful here. I wasn't really paying attention. The quest will finish and we'll be good. What do we get? We got Social Humble Quench. Son of a bitch, we did it. Well. Alright. We're not going to do anything to account for that. We'll be fine with 4 Dimetrodons. I'm not too worried. So this is our little Dimetrodon arena. It does not really resemble an arena much per se. I think we want to try and get concrete fences for the aesthetics. I think that's the idea. We could also try rounding it off now that we know we have enough space.
Success has a feeling all of its own, and you should be feeling it right about now.
Yeah, ground leaf. All right. Big galley herd now. 21, right? 21 galleys, I think. 23 galleys. 23. Oh, we were already at 17. We weren't at 15. I don't know why I was thinking 15. Why was I thinking 15? I don't know why I was thinking that. That was really weird. Let's get this. Now that we have money again. And then let's do another round of fossils, of course, and maybe go do a dig. We can get him rested up. 28 and 57. Morose is close. All right, sabotage risk getting high. That's fine, that's fine. All right, let's wait for that egg to hatch. Dimetrodon on the way. Another shop has been put in to accommodate the shopping need. And the Morose underway as well. So, oh, there's more Morose. Really? 2% shy? Damn. 4. You can do that. Sabotage is getting very high. I'm gonna just let that happen because we're Biosyn and we don't give a shit. Last 2%. Actually, let's keep... No, we'll keep the welfare person on hand. You go do this. Great. Let's check that Dimetrodon. 4 is all I'm going to put in, I think.
Asset transported.
I mean, yeah, the margins are probably good enough to put a couple more, but I'd rather have the option to like redesign the enclosure a little bit rather than push ourselves higher. So yeah, I think we'll call that good. Look at this next round of fossils and see what we got. We can get started maybe on the Morose. Fossils. We can process the final Morose fossil from last dig, clear out the rest of this guff. And then we can get 1 synth. So I guess we'll use the geneticists because we won't need them until this is done. And if we want to finish up our arena, we need heavy fences, so let's do that as well. I did put another viewing gallery on the Dimetrodon pen to try and make it look more arena-like. I think once we put the concrete fences in, it'll be reasonably close.
This place is the ultimate dog and pony.
And there's a contract
Only the
completed.
axe can
Yeah,
swallow
let's
you
just
whole.
pretend we never saw that
Doing
over
a good
there.
job of keeping that from happening.
All right, the
Keep at it.
Morose are ready. Now, what's the plan for the Morose? They're going to be in the petting zoo. Presumably, we want 2022. We definitely don't want short-lived. 2022 and Yukons. That's the plan here. So we'll leave this at 2022. We definitely get rid of short-lived. I think we just do humble, social, and that's it. 50-50 split. I guess that seems fine. 25,000 is synth. Batch size is 326. All right, that looks good to me. So we'll do a batch of each of the intended skin patterns, 2022, and then the other one. See what we have, and then we'll figure out their enclosure. No traits, no traits. Social, we got aggressive and skittish. Aggressive, social, humble is probably fine. So that's reasonable. We'll skip the skittish, just because. It doesn't actually reduce lifespan. We just had a skittish Lystrosaurus die of old age, and it was not a reduced lifespan. So Yukon, but blank. Here for the female variant. Thank you for blocking my stuff. Sabotage. I guess that doesn't matter. It's fine. And then we'll see if we get a better alpha in this batch and hatch that one and not the aggressive, just to save the Rangers a little bit of trouble, maybe. Although I would assume the Morose doesn't do anything to Ranger teams. I would assume aggressive doesn't matter. Oh, shit. Okay, no, you do that. You do that. That's fine. Ranger team, other Ranger team. Ranger team, do this. This is easier. Ranger team, you're at the Lagoon Hatchery already. Get in there and fix the feeder. Okay.
If it's not obvious by now, the only thing keeping this a park and not a prehistoric hunting ground are the fences.
Social,
we can do to
nocturnal, aggressive, social, humble. Okay, well, it's fine, I guess. 10 Morose? Feels a little sparse. One more round. One more try to get a non-aggressive one. We've got the money to play. Yeah, I think that's all the reboots we needed. And just go ahead and repair some other junk. Is it? That one might not be queued up, actually, now that I think about it. Let's just do that. Okay, fences were done, right? Capture team. Let's safely just sedate these guys so that we can replace the fences without worrying about it. That one might need to be moved, but that's probably fine too. It's only 4, so that seems like reasonably easy to do. What are you? Listro? We'll have to keep an eye on the Listros, socially speaking. They got a good amount. We have a little bit of time here, but they are all imminently dying. Okay, morose pack, batch, whatever. Aggressive. Okay, these ones are all bad. Okay, so 4 here. We'll do 5 here, and then we'll do, yeah, these ones. We'll have this aggressive social humble alpha. That seems fine. So this batch first. Let's do this guy. And yeah, we'll get the... So I think we'll probably need to get the morose
Asset transportation
done next time. So let's just hatch these. And they can all be delivered at the start of next episode, basically. Because I need to be wrapping up here in this recording session on account of it getting to be pretty late. Oh, and that one moved center, so they're all nicely positioned in the middle of the enclosure, too. That's great. So I want to see. Please sedate that Dimetrodon. It's going to drown. Good thing drowning's not a mechanic. That'd be very unfortunate. Wow, he's really struggling there. He's really having a time. Just incredible. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay. So we're going to do the petting zoo section next time so that I can look up some reference material and try to actually, like, do something with it. Instead of it just being a square, like this one is. So I want to look at kind of some of these structures that are associated with that. And maybe we try... So, like, the arena, you never see in the film. Never see the inside of it. So, like, doing our own interpretation of the arena is not that bad. But the petting zoo, Gentle Giants, or whatever, not Gentle Giants, what is it called? Is it Gentle Giants? Gentle Giants Petting Zoo? I think it is. Like, that you see in the film. Plus, a petting zoo is a very different aesthetic than an arena. So we should try and do something with it. So I think we'll try and maybe build a fancier pen that we might normally build using, say, paths and maybe invisible fences. That way it's like you're really in there with the morose, petting them. And if the power ever goes out, we have a disaster. So we'll definitely want to put in a backup generator by that, but I think we can do that too. So it should be fine. Park rating up nicely. Good stuff.
I don't want you to do a good job on
Wow.
this next objective.
Yeah,
I need you to.
Alright. More galleys. Alright, we'll just keep pushing the galleys up. That's fine. Let's switch these to the other skin pattern now, because we've got a lot of Pulchromons. So Gallimimus, Calco. What was the other pattern? Calco. Highly resilient, bit of lifespan. Sure, assign. That'll bring you over the limit. That seems fine too. We can do the hatch on whoever we need to get it done quickly. Pentro's needs are good. How are the galleys feeling in here? Pretty good, actually. Even with more coming in, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's dash around a bit more food. We could try to like take care of some of the unnatural open spots that there. That's a little bit more of a thing that we can just put out a bunch more. We'll keep the Kentros where they are in terms of population, like what, 7? Then we'll just keep driving up the Gallimimus numbers as we keep getting contracts. Oh, did I not? Yeah, I got distracted because of the month ending, so I didn't queue up the Awakening.
More
to do
dinosaurs
that.
means more potential problems we have to keep an eye on. Vigilance is the name of the game.
4 Gallimimus eggs only, that seems fine. Saves us money and effort. Okay. And then, yeah, the petting zoo, we should have enough space for a dozen Morose or something in here. Pretty reasonable. We got a lot of space back here for expanding out the Gallimimus tour and the Triceratops territory, which we'll probably keep to this side of the hill. It's maybe fudged a little bit from its position in Jurassic World, but we never see it in film anyway, so the map's a little ambiguous, so I don't care. I think it's fine. Alright, get out there, galleys. We'll watch the exit animation, always fun. They have weird spots on their tummies. They got like bras on. That's weird. That's very strange. I don't know if that's a lighting thing or what. $2 million. None of those are important. No more medicine to research. We've got Corythosaurus to work on putting in. We've got Morose. Let's worry about what other dinosaurs to do next time. Let's do a quick survey through the rest of the research tree here. So we want zip lines at some point, but that's going to wait a little bit, I think. I know where I want to use them for the gondola, basically. And I know what species I think I want to put on the gondola, right? So we have to wait for that. It's not immediately available. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's 5 mil. That's too much. Yeah, nothing else to do there then. Comfort is just luxury main thoroughfare, which I think we'll just not do. So power is really the big research thing to still work on. So the upgrades or the large power station. 16 logistics. Maybe we do that when this guy's back. We have the money. Let's do it. Let's do large power. Oh yeah, now we have a ton of money because the contract wasn't actually completed yet. So that's actually a really good time to do that. That's fantastic. So that's large
I don't
power.
care about the credit. I care about the results. I'm glad you feel the same way.
And then just a couple of fossils is not worth clearing out. Did we finish Corythosaurus? We must have, right? I don't see it anywhere in any active dig sites. I guess it's better just to check the hatchery, right? We have extra bayas. Yeah, Corythosaurus is done. So we should get that out soon too, even if we just put it in a holding pen. A ground, fiber, open space, and water. That might... Wait, do we have fiber in here? Yeah, okay, we could just put a batch of Corythosaurus in here just to get them in the park. So we should absolutely do that. I need to decide what skins I want to use, though. I haven't done that at all for the Corythosaurus. That's the only one that's the last addition to the roster that I've revised. So I'll have to decide that. So we'll do those next time. We'll get the Morose pen set up for next time. So I think that's it. Nothing down here is actually anything we want in the park. Then everything else we actually have now. Okay, so we caught up on the things we kind of had done earlier. The Metros are awake? Great. So let's just peek through the ratings here at the end. 96, 97, 100. 100% all around. In terms of appeal, we're just under half. 9 species out of 23 currently in the park. So that's a pretty good variety hit still. Okay. A lot of big ticket stuff to go, though. It's kind of surprising to me that we're almost coming up on half. How much are the plesiosaurs? Well, we do have 10. 238. I mean, that's 2K. All right. Yeah, let's end this one here. Until next time.